All right, and the runners are off. We're going to start out with Link's house, which has 20 bucks. And it looks like everyone's doing the Uncle's first track. But there's a map check. We have Rick Crystal on Hera, Pendant on Eastern, and a Blue Crystal on Desert. And Hydropower is going straight over to check the island,
Interesting.
which had the Quake Medallion today.
Oh, right away spot that Quake Medallion. Good to know for later.
I mean, that's the play you don't normally see in Link to the Past. You'll see that all the time in SMZ3 because that's where, you start Link to the Past in. So you just jump in, look at it, and go. Nothing at Uncle. And with the boots, we're going to get 3 quick items here in the back of the hut.
What if that's part of Hydropower's motivation? Because he knows he doesn't have to find bombs for the back of Sastral's hut, so he can just go right to that. He does get a fairy bottle and 300 rupees, so that's not a bad little check.
Yeah, no, if there's no bottle in Kakariko, that'll be 1 extra check for Hydropower. Also got the 300 rupees for, early bombs. You can buy a 10-pack. That's actually a really good starting play there. I like that play. Alright, let's see. We got Bonk Rocks coming up on Windfox's side now.
Nice thing about early boots, it can lead you to an early book.
Yeah. Have a quick read. Can see what's on pedestal right away once you're in Lost Woods. Do you do that check right now when you're doing your Mushroom Thieves Hut check?
I would. If I get a book before I've gotten into the Lost Woods or in the Lost Woods, I will 100% check ped because it's right there. You might as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to have another, look at it. Ooh,
20 rupee bush crab. Yeah. You love to see it.
Easily gets you the money for Bob, and they're not even checking Lumberjack.
Oh, Windfox is farming this. Maybe?
No, Windfox was just happy about the rupees. Lumberjack Cave is a full heart container. It was 20 rupees that was growing in the woods, and DJ finds 50 inside. And it looks like DJ is going to decide not to check head. Yeah, you're going to go straight to the Kakariko checks.
Seeing a lot of lumberjack checks here, and I wonder that might be a little more common when you have the boots, because you can knock down the tree as soon as ag is done. Maybe a little more common to have something in lumberjack in these seeds.
Nope. Get your pet hives in chat. We do have Windfox going that way, while DJ Darkwing is going to hope for some bombs down here in the well.
At check inside of 5 minutes. This will be pretty good.
Kane Samara, glove.
Womp womp, just pocket change.
All right, so Kane and glove in the bomb of the well. I did not see what the other item was, but no bomb. So DJ is going to have to take another trip to plant that bomb. It looks like that's where DJ is going now to get the rupees to do that.
Hydropower with their early Saha Closet already has 500 rupees. That's already Zora money. That's a lot of cash.
Yeah. Too bad we're not going to Zora right away. I mean, Zora will be in logic with that glove.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see him fairly early. He does have the money, and Boots does just let us water walk after Ice Run.
Alright, we're getting the Blind's Hideout check now with Chicken Hut. There's our bow! Okay. I see you, game. 20 rupees, 10 arrows, another 300 in Chicken Hut. Alright. So big money in this seed. That's 2 300 rupee hordes that is easily findable.
Oh, Mirror's in the well, too.
Mirror was in the well, too. Wow!
This is a very loaded opening.
Stackarico indeed. We did promise a fast Friday.
The seed appears to be delivering so far.
I know Game and Choose and one of the other racers. I wonder if Game and Choose having some PTSD from the other day's Jet Seed.
There's a glove on Lazy Kid too. Wow,
Oh.
we got mitts in Kakariko.
5-minute mitts is always something nice. Once we find the Moon Pearl, that's Dark World right there.
Granted, Hydra's the only one that's going to have that until the other ones get over and get their first bottle from Saha, unless there's one closer than that. But still.
Yep. The Hydropower's going to be really happy with those mitts. So I'm kind of hoping something starts trolling this seed because I rolled it and I do not want to be the official seed roller from now on.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a reputation that just having good seeds. Nothing wrong with them. Like that seems fine to me. Considering how many cursed seed rollers we have, let's have some nice seed rollers.
I'm the anti-renderer. Oh, hey, speaking of bottle, right there. We got a red ball in library, so Hydropower's advantage is about ready to be cut short here.
Oh yeah, I would be surprised if everyone runs back up to get Lazy Kid just because it's right there. And they will be rewarded for doing so.
We find Flute. That's Checkerboard Cave 2 we can get right now. So many things are opened up if you find Flute in Moon Pearl. Just insane.
Yeah, we are one piece away from our Dark World, that critical Flute. And once we've got that, we're going to have a lot of the world open already.
But then this just basically becomes just a seed of 1,000 options, basically. Like, what do you do at that point?
Oh yeah, we've got so much to do and we haven't even touched South Shore yet. So DJ's quit to Sank and he's going to run east. Looks like he might be going right for King's Tomb.
Yeah, I mean, with the mitts, that's opened up to us right now. Not a little bit of love left behind. You just stole the old king's heart.
Or what's left of it.
It did degrade a bit. Also with the glove, that's a back of escape.
DJ's our first one to drop into here. Let's see what he gets. Any you need bombs, he can bonk right in.
Now we get the map, the shield, and the key, so nothing back there. We could take that cane and do Hyrule Dungeon and see what else is in there. Almost everything in Hyrule Dungeon will be an item because we found the key in the map already.
Yeah, that's a valid weapon. And yeah, you're right. Because we got map and key in the back, we've got 4 items between the front of Escape and Dark Cross.
I always get so tilted when someone calls it front escape because you're not escaping when you enter it. You're going to the dungeons.
It's true. I mean, it's this. So many people call it the escape that it's hard to not say. I mean, I just like to call it the castle front myself. But
yeah, it's the dungeons.
Yeah, I have to play to what people usually call it. But yeah.
I mean, technically, the front of the escape will be the area with the rats and stuff because that's the first part of the escape sequence.
True. Yes. Yes.
There's our lamp.
Orthantos? Sorry. Yeah, we had a open boots, which means they started with the boots from the very beginning.
Oh, I didn't see what was in the dam. Piece of heart outside. Darkwing DJ is going over to get some rupees, I think.
It was a heart on the inside chest, too.
Okay. No, we're going straight to Gina. Actually, this could be a desert play, too, with the book.
Yep, this is not a bad option, I think. You can check a Gina, run back out, go into desert.
I mean, with that lamp, desert is, well, yeah, you have bow, so it's a clearable seed. It'll be a dumb Lamos fight, because it'll be a bow Lamos fight.
The NMG Lambo, yeah.
Ice Rock Cave is going to be the magic powder. Ooh.
Agna has another shield for us. Got a good collection of stuff so far. We just need a sword. Looks like DJ is noping out of the desert option here. Interesting.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised with that. We could have seen up to 2 items inside that 300 rupee hoard.
Yeah,
Uh,
I didn't see what was on Desert Ledge, though. Did you see something significant there?
no, it was 300 rupees.
Okay. I wonder if he's thinking maybe he just wants to do it in one swoop once he's got a fire source, because he doesn't have the lamp yet.
I just find that weird.
Maybe he also doesn't want. Maybe he also doesn't really want to do bomb or bow and bomb landmo that much.
I mean, you still don't even have to commit to it. You have the mirror. Like, I mean, this is one of those things that, you know, if you find 2 items in the front of desert, leave, grab that 300 rupees, and save the back for whenever you do Meyer, because you know Meyer has like a 5 in 7 chance right now to be another crystal.
We'll take a quick moment to say welcome to our raiders from Speed Gaming 2. You are watching the Link to the Past Randomizer daily race. We have a fast Ganon with open, and it's a boot start. So they're all going fast right from the beginning.
And there's a water walk from Windfox.
Yeah, I expect we see at least one more. There's a sword. Okay. That's out of logic,
sword,
but we'll take it.
Sword, though. Bombs on ledge, and let's see what $500 gets you today. And Mian is going to go ahead and go into desert.
We're going to see the desert, yep. And Zora's got just a big 20. Big old scam today.
A 4% return on investment. Something like that, give or take.
It's not a very big number.
We like big numbers. Alright. So, Mian is doing the desert play. Darkwing's about ready to get the Shrossla, the goodies from Shrosla's closet, which isn't so good right now. Ooh, technical and first sword was in desert. Alright.
Okay, map chest has a sword for us. Alright.
So it was boots locked. Good thing we have boots. This big key's going to lead to the small key in the big chest.
Windfox is going to go backwards to the Dark Cross check.
I mean, you have lamp. It's not a bad idea. So the big key leads to the small key, because that's just how desert works in Link to the Past Randomizer.
It's a pretty simple dungeon. You only have a really couple different ways the keys can go. Yeah. And DJ's going to give us our first look into Eastern. I figured he would. With lamp and bow, you might as well.
Oh, that's Silver's in Dark Cross. Wow. Okay.
Both bows very early. They love to see it.
Well, with that lamp and bow, this is actually a 4-item play in Eastern. The 3 items inside Eastern plus the green pendant is an additional prize when you turn to Shroshra, who's right there. Looks like last item's on Lamos, and Mian is out. So sword, that's big. That's, you know, that can lead to Hyrule Dungeon. As I was saying, you know, Eastern's full clearable.
Yep, and meanwhile, Hydra's giving our first look at the mountain here. We've got a few things we can do up here between having mirror and book. And get all the way up to Hera.
You can get to Hera, and we can see what the Master Sword will get you on Ether Tap. Sorry, I just completely went brain dead there.
No worries, I'm very familiar with the feeling myself.
Fire Rod is on Spectacle Rock. Man, this game is being loaded with goodies today. Depending on our Dark World map check, we're very close to Go mode already.
Yeah, like this, you're not missing a whole lot at this point. It does depend on the dungeons. We're going to need like a hook shot for sure. All right, so Red Thieves, Pendant Swamp, and Pendant Pod.
Ooh, both Eastern dungeons are pendants today. That's not a very good feeling. But we get that fire rod, so now we're Ice Rod, Hammer. Technically, we don't need flippers because Swamp's a pendant. people can hover that gap, or you can do the Aussie Moldorm bomb jump. Have you ever seen that?
Oh, the Moldorm bounce. Yeah, it's also very difficult. I don't expect many people to just pull that off casually.
Yeah. Of course, the one more sword, which everyone should be able to get that waterfall fairy sword once they find Flipper.
Or they just fake to it, or water walk, either way.
Yeah, I mean, finding another sword shouldn't be too bad.
No, definitely not.
Technically, here is another dungeon we can full clear. And looks like Hydra's going to go ahead and do that.
Yep. So this will be an interesting seed, considering we don't have a required hookshot outside of the very top of GT, unless Swamp has something for us, but that remains to be seen.
But it's very nice too, you know. Like, we're only, as I said, we also need medallions as well.
Oh yeah,
So
they're gonna need at least one of those, probably two.
yeah, Hydra gets the fire rod, so we need an ice rod, we need hammer, and we need swords. Hydra also has a sword too.
Still missing that moon pearl too. I wonder if we get a vanilla moon pearl here.
Oh, that would be hilarious. Nope. We did find blue mail in Eastern, and DJ is going to go ahead and finish it. I think there might be an I am still in Armos. Plus, as I said, that green pendant is a prize of its own. It's only pendant worth doing at this point.
I've kind of missed the Eastern trip entirely. There's too much to watch with all this divergence going on here, so yeah.
Oh, Darkwing does not have a sword. Had to do some cane strats on those worms. Oh my goodness, doing the 6 fire sword slashes on Moldorm.
Yep, no way to speed this up. Just gotta tough it out. And you gotta deal with that rage phase too.
You know, growing up, I thought you had to dash into it.
Oh, he's angry. Look out. Oh, no.
Oh!
Moldorm scores a point.
All right. So Moldorm gets all of its health back. Renderer, you just jinxed it.
You're just a few seconds too early, Renderer.
All right, well, let's see if the green pendant play was the play.
Just a heart piece. Oh, okay. So Eastern did not pay out what we need.
Oh, Hydra had a fairy.
Yep, that was that fairy bottle from Sahasrol's
That's
closet.
right. That's right. Completely forgot about that.
Right, rage phase round 2. Can you do it? Just needs even a poke. A poke will do it.
You just want to hold your sword out and just keep on moving towards it. Like,
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
It's good that the sword holding is such a good play.
Hydra power gets first blood. I also think that map means there was an item on first floor.
I think you're right. I don't think we saw another item, so there's going to be one in the basement.
I'm going to be really anal about this.
No, you're right. It is the first floor. You're totally right.
Okay, so people who said that this is Terra Basement, look at what comes up on the screen when you go downstairs. 1F, first floor.
And now that you've put it that way, I'm going to have to start doing it too. I'm like, all right, first floor Hera. Or just call it the coffee break, either way.
Coffee break room still works, yeah.
Now we have to have the hint system change, though, because it does say waiting in the basement of Hera leads to blank.
I don't know why people... Yeah, you enter Hera on the second floor, yep. You also enter Ganon's tower on the second floor, too. But, like, that climb is, like, up 4 stories, which is really weird. Like, at least on the, you know, whenever you're outside Hera, you can still see, you can still see you climb up that story.
right, moment of truth. What do we have in the coffee break chest here? Just a heart piece.
Nothing.
No.
Wow. Okay,
Not
let's see
Reverse
if
Randomizer.
the Hyrule Dungeon's the play. Well, there's a blue bloopy right there.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Castle Front at this point. Like, what else do we have?
Here's the thing: if it was a basement, it would have been 1B. And we also have like a 2B in some dungeons.
Oh yeah,
Actually, I think Ice Palace goes down to 7.
I think Ice is 7 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah, 7B. Yeah.
Actually, it's B then the number, but that's very nitpicky.
Yeah. Oh, there's our move for that's Darkhold access right there.
All the way in the cell chest. I figured. All right.
But we still have a lot of stuff. We got silvers. We get Fire Rod on Death Mountain. Ooh, actually, there might be something in. Oh God, this could still be an Agassiz.
Yeah, you're right. We are missing a hammer. And if you put that hammer on, say, like Pyramid Ledge, and then Hookshot is also like maybe in Pod, and as well as Flipper's in Pod.
No. If you put hammer inside Pyramid Fairy, it's Aga required regardless.
I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah.
And
wait, no. You can't do that. Pod's a pendant.
You don't need. No. You're
oh, wait, Pyramid
Fairy.
Pyramid Fairy, the other P. Okay.
Yeah, Pyramid Fairy. And Thieves Town is clearable right now. Pyramid Fairy is in Logic. And like we don't have like Master Sword yet, but if we find Flippers in, let's say, Villas of Outcast, then that opens up the other sword. So that'll be Master Sword Lamp, which is Aga Logic.
Yeah, so
Pyramid Fairy.
Yeah, so as long as we don't get the Flippers or the hammer, this could very well still be an Agassiz. Yep.
If we get Flippers, then we have Master Sword, then this is an Agassiz. Aga's opened up with Flippers. I'm like going deep into logic right now.
we got a ways to go to get there. We got so many checks to go still.
Yeah, so we know of 2 swords right now. We know of a sword in Desert and a sword in Waterfall Fairy. The sword in Waterfall Fairy is not in logic because we don't have the Flippers. But yeah, if we find another sword in, like, let's say Thieves Town or Flippers in Thieves Town, then Aga's in logic.
Yeah, they gotta remember, if we do find Flippers, they can swim to the pod area. Like, they can get almost everywhere in Dark World, so...
Yeah, but they can't take the bomb that way. And if Hammer's inside Pyramid Fairy...
It's a big if. I mean, I know you want it, but it's a big if.
No, I'm not wanting it. I've seen it like a dozen times.
It sounds like you want it.
No, I'm just trying to explain to you how this could still be an Agassiz.
No, I perfectly understand. It just... I don't know. I don't think I want it as much as you do.
Not about me wanting anything. It's just me doing my job as being an informative, entertaining commentator.
Well, I'm certainly entertained.
DJ's getting out of Thieves Town.
He's bailing after... Yeah, he's done with it. All right.
Going, doesn't want the crystal. Wants to see if they can get Hammer early before going down there.
He might still also be concerned about his lack of sword.
I mean, you can cane blind easily.
Oh yeah, it's actually not a bad option once you've got the positioning nailed for it. Yeah. Let's see what he manages to dig up here.
Oh.
10 digs for a bomb pack. Nothing special.
I would still pick that up. You're down 7 bombs. I mean...
Yeah, you might as well top off. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you lose 2 seconds for saying, "Look, Mom, what I got!" Oh, that Fire Rod. Skull Woods is also something we can clear. That mirror, we can do the Smith Chain.
Yeah, we're going to see that from DJ here.
Ooh, with that mirror, we can also. Oh, yeah, DJ got the powder, so DJ can go powder checking. Piece of heart from the Smiths. Alright, so I say DJ grabs the chest and then does Magic Bat. Or not.
Nope, I'm gonna skip Magic Bat for now.
Magic Bat. Windfox is going to continue on Thief Sound, so we'll see what DJ missed. K45 is DJ's next check, though. And that's just Red Rupee. Hydra gets their Moon Pearl. Mian is now on Molded Orm. Hydra's about ready to get their silvers. I'll put everyone on Restream on silvers.
Windfox is working through Thieves Town, about to open the attic. He can fight Wine a little bit here.
20 rupees on Stumpy.
Another armor in Thieves Town attic. So relatively easy. Yeah, pretty easy red mail.
Yeah. That's if people dip Eastern, and Windfox probably is not going to dip Eastern.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, probably not. We'll see. You got a lot to do, a lot of crystal engines to clear. It's possible that the rest of the progression just falls into place.
Windfox does have Hera cleared, so...
So if you found another bottle in Hype Cave.
Nice. I didn't see what else was in Hype Cave.
Yeah, I looked down just as DJ was finishing it, so I missed it.
DJ's moving towards Swamp Palace. No. No, doing bombos.
Yeah, he can't even get in the swamp yet. And purple chest.
Well, I didn't know what we saw in Hype Cave. I didn't know if they found flippers and wanted to try and dive that one chest. Anyway, Windfox is now on blind. Doing the script. Got 2 heads down. Bombo's tablet is up next.
Oh, Ice Rod.
Ooh.
We're gonna need that. And unfortunately, DJ does not have his Master Sword yet, so he's going to have to come back for that.
So that's actually a pretty nice... we don't have an Ice Rod hunt today. GT will not have a needed item today. Because I believe it's 7 crystals in inner GT, and so by the time you do the 7 crystals... I mean, there's nothing in GT for it. It's all junk.
Yeah, at this point, the only thing you could really see needed in this one would be, like, a second sword. But they've got 2 swords. We already know what they are, so, yeah. GT is pretty much dead.
Yeah, so it didn't look like there was anything else in Thieves Town. Minions about ready to get their Master Sword.
I think what we're really waiting on to see now is going to be Skull Woods.
Yeah, 2 items there, fully clearable with the Fire Rod we got. DJ, however, has not climbed Death Mountain yet. So, no Fire Rod for him. so we're just seeing all the same checks from everyone. I'm surprised no one went to Skullwoods early. Usually that's you know, you do the Kakariko portal and you're right there.
Yeah, like as soon as you've got if you enter the dark world with the fire rod and Skullwoods is a crystal, like you just go for it. There's no reason not to, unless you're not feeling cool with your level of equipment. But
I mean, all you do is you also have the cane for the big key chest. So, like, you go to the back. If both items aren't back there, you grab yourself the item that's in, you know, the middle section. Then you do the front. Then you're done. Magic back today is gonna give us the cape. Okay, this is an Agaseed. This Agaseed has opened up now. Agas and logic.
It'll be really interesting to see if after all this that works out. If it ends up being there, I'm gonna have words.
And we don't have flippers. We can't bomb dupe without flippers. That's the way you get around this Agaseed is with a bomb dupe. It saves you 5 minutes if you do it first try.
If you get it, yep.
But you need to swim to do it. So, oh man, this could be nasty. Hammer can be in Pyramid Fairy. Hammer's in Pyramid Fairy more often than you would like to believe.
Yeah, because at this point we've got both our red crystals accessible. Yeah, if you open your favorite tracker and tell it that you've got those, and you click on Aghanim being dead, that Pyramid Fairy lights up green. It's an option that's possible. Actually, is it? That's a good point, actually. If we've got the small key that's hammer locked in Thieves Town, then actually that dungeon requires hammer logically.
I could have sworn the Thieves Town key logic was changed in V31.
I do not remember. I've had a lot of people tell me lately that that's how it is, and I'm willing to believe them because I do not know any better myself.
That's how it was for, you know, like forever. But then I know when V31 came out, they did a lot of logic changing with the expectations you're not an idiot. That's why they took the key out of Pinball Room. Basically, you know, that key was an idiot-proof key. You know, so if you fall into Pinball Room, boom, you have the key, you're not soft-locked anymore, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so they took that out. And I'm pretty sure they took out other, like, idiot-proof keys.
First, find the ice rod. Alright, so at this point, I'm expecting to see some Skullwoods. We don't have much options left. We got Skullwoods, like Grave Ledge, and Bumper Ledge. That's really about it.
Yeah. The cape gets us into Bumper Ledge.
Yeah, of course, there is always the Aga play. I doubt we'll see anyone make that right away, considering you do have a crystal dungeon that's clearable, but we'll see. So Hydra's going to make that Bumper Ledge check first. Just a pack of arrows, nothing doing there.
Yeah, so it looks like Graveyard Ledge is coming up.
DJ's
running
going to
out
beat him.
location for progression. mean, stuff could still be on Pyramid Ledge and no flippers can be found. Another piece of art in Graveyard Ledge. DJ and Hydra is, walking hand in hand. Windfox is about ready to get their Master Sword.
So now, lacking anything else to do, we should see Skullwoods. DJ, however, still missing both swords, so we know that he cannot get to the back of Skullwoods. He's going to have to pick up at least one of those before he can make progress towards Mothula.
Yeah, Hydra's going to go straight to the back. Best way to do this dungeon is, as I said before, clear the back. If there is nothing back there or both items back there, you just move towards the front.
Yep, if you're clearing it, you got the fire rod, just do it in reverse. It's the best way to do it.
Hydra, you're making us look bad.
Hydra,
you, man.
Go to Moth first. We are the commentators. We are correct. You don't need that key. This is Skullwoods. There's so many extra small keys. Get out of there.
I really want there to Vitor to make a mode where like chests are moved around, because there are so many empty rooms in Skullwoods that would be fun to explore. If you had chests around.
Just start putting chests in all the different trap rooms in dungeons. That'd be great to see. Or yeah, as Chloe says, play Doors. Doors is a great mode.
We're getting uh-ohs from our tracker. What's going on, tracker? What's going on, Tina?
Oh, did DJ have a crash? I saw it looked like he reset. He might have crashed.
Oh, Dark being hard locked.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, he mirror wrapped. Oh, ouch. Okay. I wonder how much he lost. I'm not sure yet.
Doesn't look like much. It's 10 hearts. Yeah, he does know he needs to redo Thief Sound.
That's unfortunate, yeah. Taking down Moth gives our first item in Skullwoods a pack of bombs and a crystal for his efforts.
So that's 3 crystals, Hydra.
We have one item left in Skullwoods, and if it's not that, then we sure are looking at an Agaseed. It's gonna be one of the latest Agaseeds you'll ever see, but this is what it is.
Unless you commentate SMZ3 and then you realize Hammers and Pyramid Fairy at 2 hours 40 minutes into the seed.
I mean, that's a bit different, but also really gross. We could see some other things like Kern Jumps to get over to East Dark World, but yeah, logically, this is most likely an Agaseed at this point. When Fox is busy taking out Lambos, going to do it with the bow. NMG plus Master Sword. You got silvers. Never mind. That's not even close to NMG. Never mind. Hard to remember that we got silvers this early with all this stuff going on.
Alright, so it looks like there's an item in the front. And we get more keys. Only 2 chests. Well, 2 chests in the big chest left, but the big chest I think could be self-locking. I think they also removed that too.
I don't think Skullwoods can self-lock, or the big chest can. I don't think so.
I'm jumping over.
Which I guess I don't see why it couldn't, but I just haven't seen it, in a long time. Oh, there's
There's our hammer.
Dead. So imagine if you just, the moment you're in Dark World, you have a fire rod, you see, oh, Skull Woods is a crystal. I should go clear that. You'd be so far ahead right now.
And more likely, we might see flippers on pyramid lids or in pod. Or, I've been seeing a lot of flippers in catfish today. Hydropower's going to go ahead and do Thieves Town now. And so we're just basically needing medallions. That's all we're needing is medallions. Oh, and flutes. We need flute too.
Yep. The medallions for TR and Meyer, we're going to need a flute, of course, to get to Meyer, and a hook shot to get past Moldorm.
But we can find hookshot and GT at this point.
Potentially, yeah.
Actually, why are we talking about that? It's fast Ganon!
Ah, you are paying attention.
I am paying attention!
Keep me on your toes here. But yeah, that hook shot.
Like, I said that earlier, and you were like, "Oh, I don't want to like say my co-commentator's wrong, so I'll just nod and go with it."
I got you again.
We don't need hook shot. We don't need no stinking hook shot. The pyramid's open.
We probably don't need that. Yeah. Granted, I still want to see it because I think it's the best item in the game, but we probably don't need it.
It's amazing. And then they overpower it in Link's Awakening to where it basically one-shots everything.
Oh yeah, the thing is a monstrously good item in Link's Awakening. It's a shame you don't get it for so late. I guess, yeah, I mean, Dungeon 5, it's a little bit late, but yeah. Not like the Fire Rod, though. The Fire Rod is ridiculous.
Or how it's said in that game, Magic Rod.
It's a Fire Rod. It makes fire when it hits things.
But you use it to kill Hothead, who's made of fire.
Shh, don't worry about it. Zelda 4 had some interesting ideas on what works.
Zelda 4 is a great game.
I do love it. It is my favorite Zelda game. It's so good.
I do hope they make Link's to the Past in the style of the Link's Awakening remake.
Yeah, I would.
That'd be so cool.
I would love to see a modernized Link to the Past. That'd be so good.
See if they make their own randomizer too, kind of like how Bloodstain's doing randomizer.
Yeah, built-in randos are becoming a thing. Like Bloodstained and AM2R, both really solid games have good randos built in.
Yeah, Link's Between Worlds is not a remake. It's a completely separate game with different dungeons. Actually, I want to say like 80% of the bosses is also different. There's no dungeon items. Like in Link Between Worlds, you rent all the items in the game. You have you have a full inventory before, you know, Dungeon 2 if you wanted to, if you have the money.
That game is a really interesting progression, yeah.
It's definitely inspired, but it's like as inspired as Majora's Mask is from Ocarina of Time, or Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass is inspired by Wind Waker.
Nothing, and hammer pegs, and Hydra's gonna go. He already did that. He's gonna do a magic bat and get his cape, yeah.
Hydra just realized, oh, I could have done this earlier. Oh no, DJ was the one that didn't magic bat. That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Minions having some troubles with the Moth. You don't want to have Moth hit any of the spikes after you hit it, or else you just negate all the damage. For some unforeseen reason. Hydra's going to go ahead and check East Death Mountain with the hammer. That's a whole bunch of checks in Paradox and Spiral, and then 1 check in Hookshot and 2 checks in Super Bunny. Plus, we can see what the medallion is for TR.
Yeah, assuming nothing else gets found up here, we have 15 total checks. There's a lot of value up here.
And Spy Caves to play too. So all kinds of checks.
Yeah, the plays to make pretty much here are either this or Pyramid and then Pyramid Catfish and Pod.
Fake Flipper to Ice Palace too. I mean,
yeah, you can do that too.
Technically, Flippers is somewhere out here, so.
Oh yeah, logically we'll see Flippers, but yeah, it's not necessary mechanically because these guys should all be able to fake to Pod, no problem. Or not Pod, Ice, no problem.
Speaking of,
the mountain was the correct play.
So now
imagine that.
So now that Ice Rod's back in Logic, because now we can get Master Sword through Waterfall Cave. So
yeah, I don't think anything is out of Logic at this point. We're just missing medallions and a flute.
Maybe a double medallion hunt. How bad is that?
I hope so. I hope we need 2 different ones. I'm tired of both single medallion on both dungeons. It's getting old.
And before all 3 medallions are in Paradox Cave.
I mean, it'd be kind of hype, but also be like, man, that takes the fun out of it. But I guess having go mode at like 48 minutes would be kind of cool. Or nearly go mode.
Yeah. Oh, we get Heart Container. We're up to 11 now. More money.
3rd sword.
Our Tempered Sword. Alright. So that was nothing. Whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, no progression, but increased combat ability. Not going to complain.
Everyone loves themselves a Tempered Sword.
Oh yeah, it's such a huge upgrade over Master. It's a shame the Master Sword isn't that powerful in this game. It kind of sucks.
There's not that many Zelda games with multiple swords like this in this game, though, so...
Yeah, you see a lot of Zelda titles they really don't like. Like, look at Ocarina, you have, like, a sword for child and a sword for adult, and then, like, your optional big go-around sword. Really, that's it. You don't get, like, upgrades and stuff.
Yeah, and, like, Wind Waker could pick up swords, but Wind Waker's only regular sword, Master Sword.
It's one of the things I really like about Link to the Past is that it's got all the different swords. I missed that medallion completely. Hydra checked it too fast.
Hopefully one of our trackers or chat will point out.
Alright, we got 1 check in Hookshot Cave, big 20.
It's always pretty high to find, Hookshot in the first chest of Hookshot Cave.
I love seeing it. I have to laugh every time. So I'm like, oh, game, you did it. You did the thing. Oh, we have Pyramid Fairy coming up on Windfox's side. Just 2 hearts. Double love from the big fairy. Hydra's gonna catch their fairy and drop into Spike Cave here.
So there was really nothing on Death Mountain.
Yeah, I mean, the sword and Paradox was it, really.
We'll see what kind of hype Catfish gives us.
It looks like our tracker didn't catch the medallions on Turtle Rock either, so we'll have to wait on that. Yeah, Mountain did not give us progression. Last check was just a big 20 in Spike, so we're looking at Well, no, we got the flippers. The flippers do open up like Ice Palace logically and whatnot. So we got places to go still. Oh, Scruff said it's Quake. Okay, so we did. So Scruff did catch that medallion check. Thank you. And there's that Quake medallion. Yeah, we saw that a long time ago.
Yeah.
And he's going to launch straight into Ice Palace. Don't blame him.
Flu's probably in here too. If this has been, this has been a very linear seed, so.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at this rate. Or actually, if the flute was in Turtle Rock, either way. I'm hoping it ends up somewhere goofy, like in Left Side Swamp, but it's probably going to be linear enough. Between TR and Swamp, we have 8 items to get, so there's still plenty of time to find it.
And Hydra and Windfox probably doing our new favorite trick, the Icebreaker.
The Icebreaker. It is so good. In case you only want to do like half of Ice Palace, here you go.
Or you just hated Ice Palace since you were a kid.
I like the dungeon a lot, personally. It's one of my favorites in the game.
Have you played the Game Boy Advance remake?
Oh yeah, actually, so the GBA remake was actually the first time I even played this game to completion.
Oh.
I did not grow up with the Super Nintendo, so in my early
cool.
teens when I had the GBA, I was a Game Boy kid through and through. I had every iteration of the Game Boy.
So when you played this game for the randomizer, did you get like really confused with half the dungeon?
Honestly, I didn't remember it at that point. But now that I'm aware of that and know that they really messed up Ice Palace, the GBA, because they didn't want you breaking it so hard, and I get that.
No, there's that, and then there's your gold sword now destroys pots, so you can't bonk. So like you know how everyone bonks to Bob's chest in Ganon's Tower. Now you just destroy those skulls if you try to bonk it.
Almost makes you wonder if that was intentional because they didn't want people doing that.
No, it's pretty cool though. And they fixed Mimic Cave.
What was wrong with Mimic Cave? I don't remember.
It's a light world area with dark world enemies in it.
Oh, that's right.
So in the Game Boy Advance, it is Igor Cave.
I completely forgot that, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because it's technically like part of, Turtle Rock, kind of. So like you just don't think about it whenever
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. But it's a light world area. And nothing in Ice Palace. All 3 items are junk.
Yeah, so we're looking at I mean, if they want to go right back up the mountain, Turtle Rock. Otherwise, they're looking at maybe Swamp or Pod. But I think you just go back up the mountain because TR's got 6 items if you include Mimic.
Windfox and Hydropower doing some nice sync right now.
Yeah, Windfox took just a slight edge here, caught up with just a little bit. Nice.
Windfox is going full clear, Paradox Cave and all the others though. Windfox has not done that.
Yeah, true. Which means actually Windfox will have an even better mountain trip. They just need that Quake medallion, actually, which, I guess, I don't know. They still have to make another trip, logically. I don't know if he can so easily fake flipper to that. That's a splash leak.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you're right.
And down goes Cold Stare.
So Hydra actually has a decent lead right now of all of our Restream runners.
Yeah, Hydra got that little edge in Ice Palace back, of course, having the Tempered Sword from the mountain. And, of course, he's done the most clearing so far, so yeah, he's definitely ahead.
And the only runner to check Quake early. No, I don't think anyone else has seen Quake on that island. I don't think anyone ran past it.
It's quite possible. I don't remember either way, but yeah, that's one of the reasons I liked looking at the island fairly early. Anytime you're going to walk over to, like, Eastern or whatever, just take a quick splash, check the island, just so you know what's there. Or if you're going to do an early water walk where you have the chance to walk over there, just like zoom past it or something. Just check it out, just so you know. Gold sword on Hobo. There we go. All 4 swords.
Is he really a hobo if he has a golden sword? Just
what's he doing when he's got a sword like that? He should be out rolling Hyrule.
I mean, I think his wife is one of the 2 women in Kakariko that, like, the Karens in Kakariko, you know? Like, I think he's just hiding from his Karen.
Yeah, you could be right. Me and DM's now making their Paradox trip here, got their Master Sword finally. And also got their flippers. They've already been through a spiral. We'll be doing the rest of it probably here, yeah.
Windfox might just go... Nope, Windfox decided he's going to go ahead and do Paradox.
Which, I mean, you want. It's 7 items. How can you pass that up? Unless you're in absolute go mode, you know there's nothing else that you're really going to need. Like, you get them. But yeah, so our 2 bows today were in Blind's Hideout and Dark Cross. They were both very early.
You want to know one thing I would love for them to add to the randomizer? Flute to 9.
Flute to 9 would be... I wouldn't complain. It'd be nice.
Hydra has them. Hydra has silvers. You can see the white arrow in his HUD. Flute to 9 on the Game Boy Advance was literally a flute that put you on top of Turtle Rock.
Yeah, once you opened TR, that 9th spot would open up. You know what I want to see in Randomizer? Shop Sanity.
Oh god, Shop Sanity would be really cool.
I want shops to be, like, relevant and just have stuff in them that's required. I want it so much.
SMZ Multi-World had it as a glitch whenever it was in alpha. For some reason, the bomb pack that was in the Multi-World was linked to the mushroom item.
Oh, weird.
So, yeah. So it was a glitch that, you know, everyone abused during the alpha.
That is wild.
So, you know, you go into there, you find out what your rig crystals are, if you're not doing map checks, and
you just buy that and you get whatever item was in your mushroom turn-in?
Yep.
Neat. Alright, so Hydra's making our work on TR, gets a Burna, and 2 keys up front. Alright. So our big will either be in Chain Chomps or Vanilla Lava Chest. That's the word I'm trying to make. Tesla Coil. I said Shop Sanity, not Gambling Hell.
No, I think it'd be cool, like, you know, top prize of that game, like, that game has an item too, so you have to spend 100 rupees for it. I think one of them is 100 rupees, right? Oh, no!
Speaking of mushroom, let's have some fetch quests. Yeah, we haven't had any fetches yet, well, besides powder, but yeah. Yeah, you're right. One of those is 100 rupees, and it can pay out, I think, like a 1, a 20, or a 300, I think.
Yeah. So, like, do what the other chess game does, but, you know, instead of the 300, it's an IM. So you have to spend the 100 rupees. Like, I don't know. I feel like we use up all of our rupees checks really early on in Randomizer. Would be really cool. Like, as I said, I would love to see more chess in, like, different locations of chess. You know? Like, I don't know. I'm weird.
No, it's interesting to think about. Like, where else would you put items to find? There's our vanilla big key in TR, as you do.
I mean, like, right now, like, Thieves Town, Mire, and Skull Woods is so very linear with how you do your checks. Like, if you make it to where some of those side areas of Thieves Town can have chests in them that you have to bomb, you know, that might, you know, just reset everything. Like, change how you route stuff, make it more interesting. I don't know. Right, yeah, Mimic Cave check from Hydra.
Yep, Hydra's still leading the charge here. Get half done with TR now.
TR is such a nice dungeon. It has so many nice checkpoints.
I like it. It's people hate on it because it's like, oh, TR is so hard. It's really not too bad once you've been through it a few times, and you do have all these safety doors everywhere, and it's really linear. You don't have to make choices in TR. There's our hook shot in Mimic Cave. We found it.
Which now means Flute can be basically anywhere. That's not Mire.
Yep. The only places it can't be would be, like, of course, Mire Shed and Mire itself and Checkerboard Cave. Everyone else is totally an option.
It'd also be cool if they do some overruled map changes too. So, like, you open up, like, the path to Mire, like, so you can walk there, but you close off Easterns to where you have to flute to 5 for Eastern and 5.
Some sort of overworld remix. That'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the randomizer does it already for inverted.
Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe we there's some Zelda hacks that upgrades, like, different items to be, you know, progressive items. You know, like there's a third cane or something. Maybe
I want the speaking of that, I want the special boots from the festive seed that made you immune to the ice floor.
Oh, the freaking snow walking boots.
I want those. I want those in the base game. Give them to me.
Oh man, we're almost the Halloween festive. I am so hyped right now.
You see, they pull out for the festives this year. I hope they're cool.
Oh, hover boots would be cool. Like if they actually added, like, hover boots.
All right, Hydra's got TR fully cleared here. Nothing else happening, and we're gonna go see a Trinex. Me and DM is just digging into ice. They've got their gold sword now. DJ's heading into pod. Interesting. And he still have one sword. As a reminder, we have all 4 swords available in this game. 1 in Desert, 1 in a Waterfall, 1 we saw in Paradox, and the last of them is on Hobo. So he has dodged 3 of those swords so far. It's like Wing Fox also got his gold sword too.
Alright, so Hydra's finishing off the other head. I would also love to see different ways to kill bosses. Like, if you quick, you know, try next. Just have it break the shell, like kind of like a cold stare. That'd be kind of fun.
Interesting remix concept here. And for our troubles, burrito. All right, 6 crystals. We just need one more from Meyer. We got to find that flute, though.
It's not often you say we're on a flute hunt.
Yeah, it's unusual. I actually, you say that, but I recently I did a bingo race, a casual bingo race with a few friends, and I ended up getting locked in a column that had Meyer Big Chest, and the flute ended up being in GT, so I was basically doomed from the start.
I once called that was a medallion in Hookshot Cave, I think.
Yeah. So I guess that's good news to see, because that's one more medallion that you know won't be a trouble for you when you do get the flute.
No, but I once called to see that we were in a fire rod hunt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the players went to Meyer. They found Lamp in Meyer, and then when they did the cutscene chest using that lamp, it gave them the fire rod.
Oh, jeez, that's rude. Both fire sources in Meyer. That's rude.
Yeah, and one of them was fire locked by the other one. It was amazing.
I hate it. I actually hate it. All right, Hydra's gonna go for our Pyramid Fairy. We know it's a couple of hearts. He doesn't know yet. He'll get a nice chunk of health out of it.
I mean, you're running out of locations at this point in time.
Oh yeah, there's not much left. He's got to do all this, and he basically has to make a choice. He's got that mushroom turn-in as well, catfish. And he's got to make a choice of either swamp or pod. Which would you do here in that situation?
Swamp has more. Well, Swamp has one more item, but that hookshot was found in TR, and it did give you an ether. So, I mean, if you want to chase the farthest spear progression, you could go into Swamp and do the backup Swamp.
That's what I'm thinking too. I think in this one, I would do the straight to the back, get five checks on the way, and then if you don't find it, clear up the rest.
Never mind. Pause the play.
Oh, you just find it in pod?
Yep. Turtle chest.
There it is. So DJ's found we are in Nova. We know where all the stuff is we need to beat the game.
Well, minus the medallion.
Well, sure, but effectively there. If we find one more medallion, we're Nova for sure.
We're in 2/3 mode.
It's good enough. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So yeah, Hydra's going to give us a look at the mushroom turn-in, only he has that. I don't know if we saw catfish from anyone else, did we?
Catfish? We saw a catfish, but I don't think it was anything.
Okay. It's been hard not to focus on what Hydra's been doing. He's very much leading this race here.
Yeah. Eventually, Hydra will get there. Hydra forgets which world he needs to be in.
Wait a second, he's walking into the Dark World shop. I'm like, oh, just a pack of
nothing. Grabbing a green pot. You have the money for a blue pot. Why not grab the blue pot?
Maybe he likes the green flavor better. You know, original Mountain Dew.
Oh man, they need to put Baja Blast Zero in vials. Or an IV. Put Baja Blast Zero in an IV, please. My roommate says I have an addiction. And they are completely right.
Hey, as long as you can admit it.
So Winfox gets the hook shot.
Big 20 on catfish, yep. So Hydra's going to make his way down, and I guess the fact that he's walking this way probably means we're looking at a pod play. Which, of course, we know is the correct option.
So the only thing that will extend the seed even longer is if Bombos is Meyer's medallion.
I'd imagine DJ is going to activate Flute and then probably go straight to Meyer just so he knows what its requirement is. He doesn't even have any medallions yet. He's managed to dodge both of those too. Now, granted, like, we know where Ether is up on the mountain. You get to that eventually, but the Quake still hasn't seen the island. Still in that flippers. He's a bit behind. But yeah, we're going to see our minor check right now. So we're about to know whether we are in true go mode. That looked like a quake to me.
I can't see it. I can never see Meyer in the commentary stream.
Meyer said 10 bombs and some lag for us.
All the lag. Alright, so we are in go mode once Hydra finds the flutes.
More quake it is.
Hydra, who actually spotted out that quake super early, though, that was a good play.
Oh yeah, like I love that little island check, and in this case, it worked out extremely well for him.
No, I just find it weird. You know, I'm normally a SMZ3 commentator, and like that's the first Zelda check you always do in SMZ3,
right?
Because you're right there.
Out of the first door, like you may as well look at it right away.
Oh yeah, we haven't plugged our runners. I mean, they've been putting on a great show for you guys. Go ahead and give them all a good follow. Don't forget to give big shout outs to our trackers, Tuna and Duo. Duo's been doing a lot of tracking lately. Can't seem to avoid him.
We do love our trackers. They are really the unsung heroes of these restreams, honestly, because without them, we wouldn't have these item panels that keep us able to look at each runner and be like, what do they actually have again? Because there's no way we can keep track of that in our heads, especially with a 4-way restream. So really, thank you so much to our trackers. We do greatly appreciate what you do for us.
I do hope eventually Speed Gaming adds trackers to the screen. I know some other games we feature here on Speed Gaming now has a tracker portion of the screen.
Yeah, TJ just picked up his flippers in Spiral Cave. Hydra's about to get his flute out of the turtle chest, at which he will be in actual go mode. Maybe the first one there.
Do you just dip right out when you see this, or do you go for bombos?
Yeah, there's that hesitation. He's thinking about it. Oh, maybe he might check a couple more and then bail. Let's see.
You don't finish it. You don't finish this dungeon, but
he's like, oh, number 2 more checks. Then maybe we'll bail out.
Yeah, because if you get the bombos, you know you're there. But every second now, you know you're in go mode and you're not going straight for that victorious fight. That's kind of, you know, put advantage on other runners who did dip out.
Yeah, it's interesting that he saw the hesitation. He clearly thought about it and said, you know what? No, I'm going to get more checks just in case. And I get that. I do get it. I feel like with 2 out of 3, you probably just bail out, and because you got several checks that just opened up by virtue of having the flute. But I don't know. I'm not running this.
Oh,
nice shove.
Windfox is going into swamp.
That's interesting. Well, there's not much to find there at this point, really, but it certainly is a play you can make.
Oh, we almost have a full inventory.
Yeah, I think the only thing that's really left in there is going to be like actually, we've got all 4 bottles even found. DJ's got all 4, so like Bombos is like the only really significant thing that can
other shield,
the red boomerang. Actually, I guess that one too. Yeah, not much left.
Oh yeah, we gotta salute this thing, don't we?
We should. It's customary.
bad memes and stuff.
And Duo was correcting me saying the red boomerang was an ice. Fair enough.
Oh, Ice 7, that's a new one. And Hydra's going to go down, find out that they are in go mode, and will be on their way.
Just a few seconds here for the good news.
Oh, it's going to just say, I'm going for it. And good news, you're in go mode.
So 1:15:39, officially Hydropower knows for sure that he is in go mode. He's going into Mire. He's got one dungeon to actually go mode. So we still had to pretty much
on Mire.
dungeons. It could be go Mire.
We're anywhere from 2 minutes away from finding Ganon, or 7 minutes away from finding Ganon. Good news, everyone.
A pretty quick seed altogether, though. He's going to be looking at the finish time of right around 1:20, if not a little bit under it. Depends on how Mire goes.
We've had some good God Miles lately.
I had one
See,
just
this
last
another
night.
dungeon. You don't see half this dungeon.
Mire's a silly
So
dungeon.
cool.
It has so many extraneous rooms. It's funny because when you're learning Rando, especially if you've not played vanilla in a long time, you'll check the entirety of Mire just because you're like, I gotta go up to the fishbone room and get the key, and you're like, no, yeah, honey, no,
Did you just say, honey, no?
honey, no.
Honey, no. Don't get the key.
Now it's just like there's so much of Mire you don't even look at because why would you go up there? Unless you're playing doors. Again, I advocate for doors because you might get to see all of Mire.
Honey, do you really want to see all Mire? Jeez.
And let me go to the room. All right, where's that big key gonna be? Are you gonna call it vanilla? I'd skip vanilla personally, but yeah, you're making the right play. You go to lobby and then check the other two, and then yeah. Meanwhile, otherwise, we've got me and DM fighting Trinex. We've got Windfox is progressing through Swamp. Again, not going to find much in Swamp, really. The Flute is in Pod, Turtle Room.
Oh, 300 rupees. I think that's our last rupee hoard.
Quite possibly. He's got 1,100. I think he hasn't spent too much either in terms of potions and whatnot. So there's probably a couple more still lurking.
I bought the green potion instead of the blue potion, which, I mean, the only real magic intensive thing is Ganon.
Yeah,
I think
half
blue
magic.
potion would still be, better, because if you take one, Goomba Stomp from him.
Technically, you save a few frames by buying the green over the blue. And nope, it's going to be in the map chest over on the right side.
Yep.
Or
at least, you just go straight to the back from there, so.
Yeah, it's not a bad spot. It's just it sucks when it's like your sixth check in Mire. Amerith likes to call it the stupid chest, and I'm on board with that name because it's stupid to get. All right, we're gonna go beat up Victorious, and then we'll be on our way to Ganon. When Fox finds a heart piece in the waterfall room in Swamp. Still only 12 to 14 hearts across all of our runners here, which tells you there are a ton of hearts in GT. And yeah, our Bombus medallion looks like actually was in Swamp as well. So if you want full inventory, you have to dig into Swamp to find it. Me and him stopping off to buy some potions. And DJ is progressing through Ice Palace. Got the red boomerang. Waiting for the berries to stop being trolls. Be on the way over to the bottom. Hydropower being getting a little bit trolled by the slimes trying to do the last hit of Spooky.
Spooky. We got
Very
Spooky. I don't know how to trigger Spooky. I want to learn how to do Spooky, but
Spooky is remarkably easy to set up. You just have to approach the teleport block in a very specific way. You just do it from the bottom, or not the rock that blocks the portal. And then once you're in the dungeon, there are 3 items you need to make sure not to use, and they need to hit the switch in a specific way while also using the boots to preserve the value. So Victorious is dead. You got Silver Arrow. That boss is so fast. And Hydropower's got their 7th crystal. It is time to go fight the Ganon.
Why are we doing the big chess game?
The key!
Anti-Bomb wins the Ganon Tower big chess game. With that 0.
18 anyway.
Because there's going to be 0 checks.
Tracker started a frenzy and got our chat all confused.
Dang it, Tracker!
Hydropower showing us the
this is for Ganon's teleports.
Ganon teleports. There we go. Okay. Cool, saving the day here. I'll take it, actually. I'll take it. I would love to see 18 teleports in Phase 4 or Phase 3.
Are we making this a thing now?
What are we gonna guess at? We've got a big key to go for.
Oh yeah, Silver's plus Buyer. Nice, quick Ganon fight coming for Hydra.
Super fast. Back off, buddy. 6 hits in Phase 1, 6 in Phase 2.
4 in Phase 3, and 4 arrows in Phase 4.
Don't miss it. Bottom left, DJ's taking down Cold Stare. Despite only having Master Sword, still doing a good job of it. Me and DM is also now looking in a Swamp Palace, looking for their flute.
Oh my goodness, Ganon's being so nice right now. Oh, I jinxed it. I jinxed it.
Teleports. Now we're going, yeah. I once had a Ganon Phase 3. I think he had like 13 or 14 teleports in a row for between one of the hits. It was kind of dumb.
Nice first hit. We'll get the lamp torch glitch.
Didn't get the interrupt, unfortunately. Should get a double here.
Nice double. And get your GGs in chat because that was textbook for Hydropower. Hydropower will be finishing first on Restream, however, 2nd overall.
Yeah, our first place is going to go to Leoria, who snagged the victory overall with a 122.13, and Hydra's going to give us a 123.51 as for our official racetime.gg times.
So the extra 2 minutes of checks in pod, that was the separator right there.
Yeah, pretty much. If he'd bailed out immediately, he could have actually had a very much closer time there.
That's where the hesitation was. That is where the hesitation was. Alright, so Windfox is also looking for that flute. Is doing Eastern. Basically all the wrong dungeons. Darkwing is actually going to do
jumping in for it.
Meyer. He's in go mode minus swords, but hey, that's pretty cool. No, I mean, if you want bigger swords.
Yeah, he can do it. He's got the Master Sword. He can absolutely finish the game. I wonder if he'll actually end up finding one more on the mountain when he gets up there.
All right, so Shire finishes third and with a 125.33. Don't worry, you're still that guy over there, co-commentator. I'm not even going to try. Oh, hey, Hydra, good GG.
Good evening, friends. Happy Fast Friday, everybody.
Happy
Fast
Friday.
Friday. So, I'm just going to ask you something. How much do you regret the indecision after you found the flute?
I mean, I'd probably do it again, honestly, because I know it's a 2/3 chance, but I would feel a lot worse if I left it behind in pod, considering I was in the back already, and it wasn't going to take that much longer to do. So I know it probably cost me first place here, but I'd do it again, honestly.
Yeah, no, that's admirable. We saw the hesitation. You stopped, and it almost looked like you were about ready to just go to it, right? So we were.
It was thinking about it, but I just wanted to confirm that it wasn't in the back. I mean, I wasn't going to go to Helma, of course. That would be silly. But I figure, I'm already in the back. It's only going to take another minute, I guess, or whatever it took. So I don't know. That's just my play style, my thinking there. So I would do it. It's kind of like in a general sense, like if you find an item in a pendant dungeon, do you leave or do you keep going? And usually I keep going just because. So in this case, that's just consistent with that mindset there.
Yeah, awesome. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to Gamer2, finishing in 4th place with a 126.43. What would you have done differently? Like, was there anything you wish you would have done that,
Tell you what the Omega Galaxy Brain would have been. Would be to water walk out of Skullwoods to the Whirlpool, take that, down by Dark Ice Rod Cave, shopping mall, whatever you want to call it, and water walk to Lake Island to grab the Quake Medallion before going up to the mountain. But I wasn't going to take the time to do that, even though that would have been the literal Omega Galaxy Brain of the seed, because I mean, obviously Turtle Rock turned out to be Quake, and obviously you had to make another mountain climb to do that. But I wasn't going to make that kind of play for a 1/3 chance of being correct. So, but that would have been like meme factor 9,000 if that worked out. So,
because who's actually going to make that play ever? Yeah.
There's people on Restream that do wacky things, but I wasn't feeling so wacky as that today. So.
Game which you point out, did the game.
Again, it did come in 4th place with a 126.43.
Oh man, you're ignoring me. I said that earlier, dude.
Oh,
you don't push your commentary. I see how it is. I see how it is.
I'm sorry. Like half.
We're going to give you.
So I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, we're going to give you. We want to give you some big props for that starting play you did to do the island check straight into the closet. Too bad there was a file in Kakariko, because that will put you so far ahead so early. Yeah,
I like that play in this particular mode, open boots, because you don't need obviously a bomb to get into Saha's hut in that case, and it just kind of gets that out of the way, because I don't normally also turn around and go into Eastern unless I have to by that point in the light world. So I like that play a lot, and of course, checking the island on the way. So that was nice, and gave me some money too. I needed that, and it was just kind of a decent play, so I'll take it.
Awesome. Rune that's finished in 5th place. The time of 129.25. I'm just going to get worse and worse of pronouncing.
DM is just getting their flute now. If they bail out, they're gonna bail out. Yep, bailing out.
Let's bail. Let's get to Meyer now.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for the 2/3 chance there. You gotta take some gambles, of course. In that case, I was conservative about it, but there'll be other seeds and other situations where I'll do a gamble. So, but I'm just happy I picked the right pendant dungeon. There were 3 possible choices, and it's like, hey, which one you want today? It's a crapshoot.
Yeah,
but I picked the right one.
On your point right there is about ready to go into their 3rd and final pendant dungeon.
That's too bad.
left side swamp as well.
Yeah, I mean, if if all you've got left is like pendant dungeons and you pick swamp, then you better do the whole thing. Otherwise, you're kind of just hedging yourself there. But yeah, it's go ahead.
No, I was going to say it made sense because we talked about that too. We were like, "What's the play, pod or swamp?" And you found that hook shot. Well, that's the farthest spear item you now have. Swamp is now a spear 11 check or something, right?
Yeah,
So,
I mean, I did think about following that hook shot, and I see my buddy Gamma did that, unfortunately. But yeah, no, I was thinking that I had pod and Eastern left at that point. I hadn't touched either of them, so that's 9 items instead of the 6 or the swamp. But even if I had like pod versus swamp anyway, I'd probably pick pod just because I like pod a lot better, and swamp can be really annoying. So yeah, it just worked out today. It was got lucky that way.
very nice, very nice. So yeah, don't forget to give Hydropower a follow. Are you excited about the league?
I'm excited to watch. I'm actually, I haven't actually been part of it yet, and I may decide to form a team here or be part of one. It's hard to make the time commitment sometimes, so I don't know if I can. But I'll see who's out there. Maybe I can get some bros together or something. But I definitely enjoy watching it. It's a lot of fun.
Well, I am team captain of Kerry Kachiri to finals, so I'm just kidding.
I think you're gonna need somebody better than me to do that, then, dude. I'm sorry, but
Oh darn! My ulterior motive of scouting people.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch. I enjoy like spoiler week and stuff where you got like the co-pilot that's freaking out at the beginning and it's like, where do I go? And then of course you get, I'm gonna do Pendant Swamp. Whoops! Oh, I didn't mean to. And of course emotes are created from that situation. But it's a lot of fun, and I really like the format change where they're gonna have an invitational, where I think they're going to have, the top teams facing up. That's always really exciting, I think. So, but it's going to
cool to see that.
Yeah, and the open aspect of it too is going to allow everybody that wants to participate to be able to. So that's really nice too. So props to the admins for making that change. I think it's going to be even better in season 3 as we wait for the now spring tournament 2021 Link to the Past to start rather than the fall tournament. So
yeah, considering we don't have a main tournament for the fall now, that the league is going to be the real headliner.
Yep, no, that's the reason why the league's the headliner. Yeah, no, I was a pilot last year in the season 2 league, and that was a lot of fun finding the weirdest route to be the most efficient. Like I think one of my seeds, the other team got boots like 30 minutes in front of my team, but by the time all 7 crystals was done for both of us, we were tied. Like, just because I was routing the most efficiently for my players, but that's all stuff.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because you got to figure out what safeties do you need for your player there too, because spoilers. I know from the spoiler tournament are way more challenging, I think, than regular rando, because you're really cutting it close to the edge and redlining it, and we see mishaps happen all the time with deaths and stuff, even among top players in spoiler games. So that's really exciting. So I hope they have that week again. I always think it's really fun. I really liked the mystery week too, where it's all sorts of shenanigans with that. So hopefully those return.
Just do PogChamp this year.
Oh, jeez.
I heard about that. I hear it's really crazy, so I think I'll just stay out of it.
It's less safe than.
There's 30% chance of insanity entrances.
Yeah, I don't even do regular entrance, dude. So I'm just not gonna bother. So I'm very I guess if you pardon the pun, standard with my modes, like open, standard, casual, boots, imbro, whatever. I don't really get into the big, huge like entrance and enemizer and stuff. I've tried it a few times. I just don't really enjoy them that much. But it's cool that we have all these different modes for people that really do like that stuff. And it's props to the developers for just coming up with these really cool.
Adds extra spice to the game. I mean, you can only do so many 7/7s.
I don't know, man. I could play this game forever. I don't know what you're talking about. So, but then when I do get bored, I add Metroid to it, and that makes it even better. So, props to SMZ3 as well.
Anything else you want to plug? Here, looks like Mia is going to be the next one to finish on Restream once they finish V here.
I just want to thank you guys for having me and appreciate your volunteering tonight for the commentary. And I'm always enjoying participating in these games. So again, thanks for having me, and happy Fast Friday again. We'll see you guys around soon.
Awesome. All right. So back to the action. Me and DM's going to shoot 2 arrows into this eyeball.
In the meantime, we have had another finish. Kazin taking 6th place with a 132.33.
Link to the past, Ken, and Twitch chat did forfeit. GG's to both those runners. Me is now going to be the next person to run down to say hi to our favorite pig. I think Windfox is also going to be following close behind. DJ's in their final dungeon as well. TR going to have a very hard spin strats on Ganon to get through. So while we were talking about the league, what are you doing for the league, man?
I'm actually not teamed up yet. I had one of my friends who was thinking he was going to play, and then he's having second thoughts about it, and I'm like, that's fair. So I just at this point I'm a free agent looking for a couple teammates.
Just become team captain of carry that one guy over there to playoffs. I mean,
I prefer to get a couple people that are closer to my skill level, probably, hopefully even better. Because I mean, my ladder performance isn't showing that I'm like going to be any sort of great team captain, but we'll see.
I know I'm just joking around. Like I've been trolling the looking for team in that Discord for the last month now.
Yeah, we still got what a couple weeks to figure that out, I think.
Yeah. I'm actually hoping now that there's an invitational group that we have like our own version of Sports Centers to just talk about the 32 teams and their matchups and stuff like that. I think that'd be fun to host.
That'd be neat, yeah. Meanwhile, we have me and DM dropping into the Ganon fight. They've got their gold sword as well, so this is going to be a very quick and easy fight. Employing the cape even, get some more bonus hits through the fire bats. Not a problem.
Well, McMonkey is also forfeited. We're now down to 9 runners left out of the 17 that entered.
And SEJ just grabbed 7th place with a time of 1:38.22.
Now we're getting close. Like I will not be surprised if we see another 4 finishes here in like the next minute or so.
Oh yeah, I feel like this is getting to the time where you see the middle of the pack, or so to speak, not necessarily the middle like in skill, but the middle of the times, the finish times happening. Yeah.
Nope. Speaking of, there's 2 finishers. Not going to spoil one of them. Well, I kind of did.
About a 30-second delay here. Yeah.
I said too much, guys. I said too much. Well, we all know. We all see it on stream. Ian just has a few more arrows to pump into the peg. Just one. Get your GGs in chat for me and DM. You want to finish in 8th? Oh, actually, wait. Is this considered a tie? I think me and DM tied with Tabby Cat.
Yeah, I mean, the race time has them as 8th and 9th, but I wonder if that'll be calculated as a tie. Yeah, hard to say.
Well, we don't calculate ties for dailies. I mean... But it's a 138.47 for both runners. This isn't like a tournament, so this isn't something that, we say it's a tie. But technically, time-wise, it's a tie, but that's insane. But get your GGs for Mian. Mian's going to be joining us here shortly. Hey, man, GG.
Good game, everybody. Thank you.
That time with Tabby Cat, though.
No kidding. It's not even a snipe. It's just equal.
Straight up equal, yeah.
So, what do you think you could have done differently this seed?
I don't know, but I'm really happy that I failed Diver Down so spectacularly.
Oh, we weren't paying attention to that. Sorry. We were.
No, nobody saw that, but that was the only reason that I went to pod before full clearing swamp.
Oh, okay.
I went in there, I failed diver down for about 45 seconds. I thought, all right, well, I'll just go to the back. Oh, wait, I spent the key. All right, we'll go to the other dungeon instead. And that, as they say, is that.
Yeah, well, we'll just be glad that pushed you out to pod, because that was the correct play, yeah.
Yeah,
Like I've seen along.
Apparently, hookshot was the big debate this seed, so.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
like, when you do that, you find the hook shot. I mean, in that situation, I would have done Swamp too. It has more items in it, and I like Swamp more than Pod. Like, 100% I'd make that play every time. So I would have been baited too.
You're also chasing the spear, like, rings, basically.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's Inception. You're going deeper.
Of course, since you had all of the items
Windfox!
so
No,
early, it would have
Windfox!
Oh no, where's he going?
Oh dear, what's he doing?
Windfox! No!
Uh-oh. He's forgotten Ganon. Oh no.
Don't pull a game at you, Windfox! Just don't do it!
Everyone, just send him all your telepathic energy. Convince him this is a bad idea.
There's always at least once on Fast Ganon. DJ is going to be the next person to go to Ganon. However, Master Sword Ganon is not fun.
Managed to avoid picking up more than 2 swords here.
That's crazy. Everyone else got Gold Sword, but DJ, I mean, didn't do Manor to the Bridge. I guess no, he was in Go mode. Didn't do Paradox Cave either.
Yeah, so this
I
he
think I'm not
probably
sure.
didn't chase either of the flipper checks because there was one under the bridge and the other one was
Waterfall and Hobo,
Waterfall, yeah.
In addition to Paradox and Desert map chest having all 4 of our swords in total.
Well, get your big keys. I guess is in chat, I guess.
Hopefully it'll be something like 2 or 3 and save him some time.
I guess we do get to play it. I'm sticking with 18. I'll keep my original guess, 18. That's what I always pick.
Jeez. Anyway, so let's get back to your interview. What's going on, man?
Yeah, aside from all of the obvious execution errors that I had, I felt pretty decent about the routing. That some of the kind of the mid-game stuff is really back down to the lack of execution, where I'm not going super early into something like Mothula, and then I find, of course, half magic and walk right back in. But, what you gonna do? Play more games, get better.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we've been doing these dailies. There's now a ladder you can play more, mostly against people your skill level. I mean, just a lot of fun stuff there. So, I've been asking everyone about the league lately because it was announced. You got a team lined up for it?
I do not have a team for it.
So I have this. No, I'm not going to do that joke again. I did that joke a couple times. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what's better than the big key guessing game? How long Windfox is going to be in GT game.
I think he goes all the way. I think he climbs it and finishes it. And he's going to feel really silly when he's dropping into Pyramid and the hole's already open.
Anyway, we have 2 more finishers. Esper Hub, 143.38, and Demo, 143.52. I'm so distracted right now. I'm sorry, Mian.
No, it's all good. I'm watching too.
Yeah. So you say you're going down to execution. How long have you been running Randomizer?
I have been playing Rando non-competitively for the better part of this year at this point, I'd say.
Awesome. I mean, you still got top half, so that's not bad. You know, you're going against people, you know...
Oh, top half's nothing to sneeze at. I certainly expected to somewhere around there just based on the relative weights of the matchmaking system.
The ELOs.
Yep.
I mean, you made your own matches. Is anyone actually counting the chest? Because I'm not going to know what chest he's on.
Track of it. I have to. Someone's got to do it. This will be 14 coming up for Bob's chest.
Alright. DJ's almost done with Master Sword Ganon. This is... You never want to do Master Sword
He does have
Ganon.
the silver,
Mocha
doesn't he?
Jones.
At least he'll get through phase
What?
4 quickly.
Yeah.
Silvers were free in this one.
Silvers were really free in this one.
Doesn't get the torch glitch, though, so this is going to be a very long Master Sword Ganon. Doesn't try to go for doubles. Oh, don't fall. Got a little scared there. Anyway, Mocha Jones finished in 12th at a time of 1:45.37. All right.
Yeah, overall, aside from a little flute hunt, it was really a pretty free seed. It was just go to crystal dungeons, clear them, you know, maybe clear out a few things around them.
All
Yeah,
right.
it was there for the except for the flute. Yeah, it was nice.
Your GG's for DJ, who's going to finish in 13th overall with a time of 1:46.17. When Fox is going to be here for a while. We're now going right side. But yeah, GG's to DJ. DJ did unfortunately had a mirror warp hard lock that lost him 6 minutes, and I'm just talking about him behind his back. He's here now. GG DJ. How you doing today, man?
Pretty effing tilted.
Hey now, language. Anyway, yeah, no. What happened there with the soft lock?
So what happened there is my I was on the mirror because I was heading over to head up the mountain. My finger slipped and I hit I hit, what was it, Y to use the mirror as I screen transitioned, and it caused a soft lock.
Hate to
Yeah.
see that happen.
Yeah, you know, like you said, I should have finished about 6 minutes ago.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Still, pulling a great show. You're the only one of the restream runners that did Master Sword Ganon.
Where was the last sword, or where was the other sword?
You did not do any of the wire checks, dude. One was in Waterfall, and one was on Man Underneath the Bridge.
Gotcha. Okay. No, I saw Quake after I did Ice and said, "Oh, screw it. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish the game."
Yeah, that's still fun though. I mean, you pulling a
Yeah,
great show.
Yeah, as long as you're comfortable with Master Sword, like, there you go. Just go ahead and finish the game. Why not?
Other than that, I mean, it like I said, I'm super tilted because of that. But as you can see, like my in-game time is 10 minutes off, 11 minutes off from my my build time. Other than that, I actually thought it was an enjoyable seed. I kind of got faked out by the early arrows to go into Eastern, and
Oh yeah, arrows wasn't even required this seed.
no, but just you got the bow early. It was green pendant, and you had the lamp. I was like, oh, okay, I guess progression is there.
Yeah,
It
no.
seemed like a really obvious play to me as well.
Yeah.
Both hookshot and bow was not required this seed.
Yeah, the early bows really did point towards both Pod and Eastern having stuff in them. I mean, at least one of them did, but yeah.
Yeah, like at least the one had what was it, flute in Pod?
Yeah, it was flute in the turtle chest, yeah.
But you didn't need bow to get there. I don't think that dungeon was bow locked.
No, it was not, but it still points towards exploring the dungeon at least.
Yeah, no, I just find it funny. You rarely see seeds that have both hookshot and bow not required.
It's a bit easier with fast Ganon.
Where did Windfox get his hookshot?
Mimic Cave.
Mimic Cave, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I just skipped all that.
Yeah, and the runners with hookshot decided to go into swamp, except for me and Hydra.
Yeah, I went there.
You went there? Oh yeah, you
went there, I
said you
just didn't
failed
clear it.
dive down. Sorry,
Yeah, I failed diver down
It's
for
just
about
been a
45
while.
seconds and bailed.
yeah, it's a Friday night. I signed up for this because I did not want to see GT Now I'm seeing this. I'm tilted now.
GT.
Windfox
Fox forgot today was Fast Friday.
Yep.
And will be the last person to finish overall between all the runners because Freddy has finished in 14th place with a time of 1:50:31. Windfox is the last runner running.
Get ready to goof on him once he's in here. That's all I'm saying.
And he has to be wondering how at this point.
I mean, if I'm racing. I'm not looking at the race time room. It's hidden until I need to finish. But yeah.
I mean, more practice.
Yeah, I keep mine on a side monitor just so that I don't have to fish it out later when I need it.
I'm one of those. If I'm actually racing like a serious race, I am looking at that chat, even as early as like the first 2 minutes. Like if you ever watch me do like a ladder race on my stream, or like if I'm doing anything and my webcam's on, I am constantly looking, at my other monitor that has the race room up.
Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know that if my opponent's finished, if it's a ladder, and if it's on race time, it's a group thing. I have I know where that window is. I can get to it in a second if I want to finish, but I don't want to look at it until I'm done.
I've gotten down to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm going to GT and there's still over half the runners remaining, which means I have a good chance that, I might be finishing before my opponent. I don't know. It's just
I'll do that sometimes. If it's getting late, I'm like, I want to see how many races are left, but I don't have that notification on that tells you when your opponent is finished.
Speaking of finishing, Windfox is now on Aga 2. DLC boss, people! DLC boss today.
A lot of bonus content.
All right, I am going to bounce. Thank you, everyone, once again for the restream, for our trackers, restreamer, commentators. Thank you all so very much. Have a great night.
Almost got
Good
Thanks
game,
for
bro.
Good night, DJ. Don't forget to give DJ a follow. Don't forget to give all of our runners today a follow. They put on a good show.
Yep, I'm going to go ahead and echo him. Thank you to both Adalor and Kuchiri for the commentary. Thank you to our trackers, who don't seem to have been mentioned recently in the chat, unfortunately, but thank you both. I know it's a lot of hard work. And the
Duo
interface is not
Duo and Scruff.
Duo and Scruff, thank you both. And thank everybody for a fun rando on a Friday night. I will catch you all around.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget to follow all the Speed Gaming Network channels. We have the 6 main channels plus, ever-growing list of foreign speaking channels. You can catch Speed Gaming stuff on almost every single channel, every single day, at all times.
Check out the schedule. Go to speedgaming.org/schedule, and you can see there's a lot of games that play on this network, not just Link to the Past rando. Lots of turns all the time, bingos and stuff. There's a lot going on. There's always something to see.
I've been having fun watching the Odyssey Triple Bingo. That's been really fun to watch.
I don't really watch much Odyssey speedrunning until that, but I'm like, these are actually entertaining. Yeah, as someone who knows almost nothing about Odyssey speedrunning.
It's a triple bingo, so like you're not just riding in like 2 lines, you're riding in 3 lines. Like whenever we do Super Metroid Bingo, that's like almost always double anti-bingo, like so your opponent forces you to do a line, but it's just interesting to see how they route. But yeah,
I like that.
I
I get to do I get force on the Meyer chess and flutes in GT, but
yeah.
So
Windfox!
He had 2 arrows left.
I think he had 1 arrow left.
One maybe. He knows now though, because he had to have known when he saw the hole open when he was dropping in.
Don't forget to follow each other as well in chat. During these troubling times, it's always nice to make more friends. And you're here, and everyone else is here too, because we're all gamers that enjoy Zelda. I mean.
I mean, I always knew Link to the Past was like one of my favorite games ever, but I never knew I liked it this much until I got hard into random. I'm like, this is really cool.
Oh yeah, no, I grew up. I was the weird kid. Like when everyone was like, Ocarina of Time's the best game because it's 3D. And I'm like, no.
Yes.
Ignore my roommate.
No,
Oh, it's a fine game. It's all right. I don't like its randomizer as much because it feels like there's a slog compared to Link to the Past.
I had to solo 4-person comm track for SG Live.
Oh, man,
By the way, SG Live's coming, so look out for that's going to be a Link to the Past tournament too.
yeah.
With money on the line. Money is on the line in that tournament.
I like money.
I like money too.
Hang out. All right, phase 4 again. Here we go. This is a good setup for a double.
All right.
He said he was a weird kid. One of those.
So, Winfox, knowing that the teleport cycles for Ganon is almost always the same, it's actually exactly the same, was able to hit Ganon the second time without getting hit with the fireball, will finish in 15th place with a time of 1:56.34. Get your GGs in chat for Winfox.
And that'll do it. That is our race for tonight. We'll wait and see if he's going to join us for an interview here.
Oh man, so that was a fun one. Don't forget, we have another 5 dailies next week. Don't know what they are yet, but keep an eye on them. What's your favorite mode? We were talking about modes earlier, like how Hydra didn't like entrance and stuff. What's your favorite mode?
Based on what I tend to play, at least like in multi-worlds and stuff, I usually just go pure mystery. I like having everything just kind of mixed up every time. But if I had to pick one that's not mystery, it might have to be Cross Keys. I really like Cross Keys a lot.
Very nice.
Despite the fact that I feel like I'm not that great at it yet, but we'll get there.
I mean, once you play enough Cross Key Siege, you kind of get the feel of how logic is in those. Like, you just get better and better every time. I'll give Winfox another minute.
Yeah,
Because we do need to be wrapping up now. We've hit our 2-hour mark.
yeah, we'll give him another minute to see if he's going to join us. But in the meantime, yeah, once again, GG's to all our runners. Definitely give them a follow. Their Twitch links are all in chat there. And also thank you again to our trackers Duo and Scruff tonight, doing a good job of keeping us on tabs with all the items we have on runners. Thank you also to my co-commentator Kachiri. It's been honestly great fun. I haven't had this much fun commentating in a good while.
No, that's what I try to do. I've been doing this for a while. If you don't have fun while doing something, why do it? And, you know, we actually do have another race going on today on Speed Gaming 2, the Metro Prime Randomizer Tournament 2020. If you have not seen a Metro Prime Randomizer from the start, it's actually really interesting just to see how that goes.
Prime Rando that's interesting. Is a very good word for it. I see Winfox in the setup room. Just wait for him to pop up here.
Nice. So Winfox,
Yo.
what was today?
The opposite of what I did.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy fast riding. That's all the time we have for today. No.
So 6 crystals sub 60, and then the next 45 minutes trying to find the flute.
Yep. And then so you do realize you didn't have to do GT today, right?
Oh my god. I forgot I was fast Ganon.
Just the hole's already open in the pyramid and you're dropping in.
This is like the 4th seed I've done today, so...
No,
okay.
it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. I'm just joshing you because
Yeah,
you know
no.
you ran right up to GT and we're like, oh no, because it would have been like well, you would have been able to beat at least Darkwing because you guys finished your final dungeon at the exact same time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but you had Gold Sword, you had Master Sword, so it would not have been a close game fight.
Alright, so... Yeah, besides the flute, that was an actually very easy seed, very straightforward.
Yeah, no, it was a fun seed to watch. Just it was one of those seeds where both bow and hookshot was not required at all. Yet you got silver early.
Yeah, because I found the first bow and I found the silvers in Dark Cross. I was like, oh, okay, this is going to make it real easy.
Yeah.
Because I had a tournament race today, plus I did a practice seed before that, and then I was off stream, did another seed. So this is my 4th seed today. And I'm probably going to do another one right after this. So let's just 10 hours of rando today.
Hey, the more practice you get, that's how you get better.
Quite true.
I mean, you did great. Like, I mean, if it wasn't for the flute randoing you and you chasing the, hook shot instead of going to pod, I mean, you would have had a great time too. You were up there with everyone else until it's time for the flute go mode.
Well, the hook shot was in Mimic Cave, so I'm assuming quite a few people found it.
Some did. Apparently, I can't think of her name right now. Whoever got first place
Leoria.
was in go mode. Darkwing was in go mode whenever they went up to TR. Because, Pendant Pod, there's always something in Pendant Pod. That was their, thought process there.
Yeah. But yeah, since that was the opposite of what today was, we'll make this short, sweet, and let you guys close it out for the night.
I didn't mean to say it that way. I was like, I was going to josh you for it being fast Ganon. I didn't mean to call you slow, but
No,
I mean
it's
were
all
last
good.
place. I mean, no, but you're going to do great in the next few seasons you do because you're not going to forget fast Ganon again.
I just completely forgot it was fast Ganon because I was like, yay, starting boots, let's go, and then I just forgot to mark my tracker. It was fast Ganon, so it didn't ping Ganon until after GT was done.
Yep.
So that's my bad.
That's all good, man. You still played great. I mean, it always happens. Every time we do a fast Ganon on a daily, one person does GT. Even Gamachu said he was in there for 4 minutes before it dawned on him.
Yeah, Gamachu started doing it. Yeah.
That's all good, dude. You still played great. You were still one of the best runners tonight. I mean, just rando being rando.
Yep.
Other than that, yeah, we are wrapping up. It is past my bedtime, and I'm a cranky old dude, so...
Alright, well, you guys have a good night. Thank you, streamers and trackers and comms and everybody that was involved with this. Good GG to all the runners in the race. GG to Leoria taking first place and just beating everybody.
All right, yep. You got anything you want to add?
No, I think I'm good. That is my official name. Yeah, no, I think I'm good at this. Again, GG's to everyone. Thank you to all the crew, trackers, commentators, restreamer. Couldn't do it without everyone volunteering for these races. So my eternal thanks to everyone who's willing to put these on and volunteer for me.
And I've already told everyone to follow each other, so, just made the Triforce before you guys, and we'll see you next Monday for another daily.
Take care, everyone. Have a good night.